I'm Richard Randall, and welcome back to Your Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker, the weekly radio show that informs and educates you on how to buy or sell real estate with Barb Schlinker, the owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Now, Barb, many home sellers want to sell homes for the most money they can get, of course. However, there are some situations where people need to use other non-traditional ways of selling. Can you tell us about the cash offer program that you've got going on right now?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. We actually have 62 high net worth cash buyers that are looking into investing in homes instead of investing in the stock market. And these are, like hedge funds, big companies that want to buy real estate. And what we do that's unique to other what they call iBuyers. So what an iBuyer is, most people are getting direct mail from companies like Open Door and OfferPad that says, I'll buy your home, I'll buy your home. If they go on Zillow, they'll say, I'll buy your home. Now, Zillow is not buying anymore. That's one thing that's kind of interesting. Zillow is probably the most well-known iBuyer out there. And a lot of people think it's still open and still legit. But in 2021, what Zillow was doing was they were 100% relying on what they call their algorithm, which is something that if you go up on and put your address into Zillow, it will show you a quote zestimate of what they think your home is worth. And so they were buying homes based on that value. And in 2021, they made so many offers on homes, and then they tried to turn around and resell them for a profit, but they overpaid for homes and they ended up losing almost $1 billion. So they quit buying. They stopped that whole buying homes thing. But it does say, want to get an offer. So the offer on Zillow is connected to Open Door, which is one of those iBuyer type of companies. And what they're looking for, a majority of them are looking to turn around and resell it for a profit. That's something that you need to know with those iBuyers. However, our process is a little bit different. So we take your home and we put it up in our buyer bid box of over 62 different investors or cash buyers. And we get them to compete with each other for your home. And sometimes the offers are pretty good. In fact, they did some studies and they figured out that many home sellers, as many as 65%, are actually willing to take as much as $45,000 less than full retail value on their home just to avoid the whole home selling process and have the certainty of knowing that their home is sold. Now, these iBuyers still charge a fee just like a commission. So it's not like, they're going to get any discount from that doing it, but it's a way to have certainty that it's going to be done. So if somebody's interested in that program, we can submit their house to our 62 buyers, and we put their house with its pictures up in our buyer bid box, and they compete. And in a couple of days, they come back with some offers that we can discuss with our home sellers. But part of our process is to first sit down with them and find out what the home sellers really want. What are their goals? What are they looking for? Most of them want the most money. I would say that's probably 99.9% of the home sellers tell me they want the most money, but a lot of them don't want to deal with the hassle, right? So if they can wait a few months to get top dollar, we can help them do that. But some need a quick sale, right? So how do you know it's a sellable home? People don't know for sure. Does the home need repairs? Do they need to sell it as is? We have different strategies of going on the market, both as is and full retail. And sometimes going on the market to the public will get you more money than the cash buyers. You never know until you test the system. But we're the only company in town that has access to the cash offer program. Now, some buildings are difficult to finance. Multiple homes on one parcel are a challenge. Single wide homes are a challenge. But typically, a traditional live in your home buyer, in most cases, wants pretty much a move-in ready home. They're less likely to make offers, quote, with an as-is deal, unless the home is pretty much move-in ready. And then what about building a new home? So this has been a dilemma for many home sellers. Let's say they decide to improve their lifestyle and go get a newer home. I just helped a young man with his family improve their lifestyle. So they had their parents living with them, and they were in a small 2-story with stairs with no basement. And they basically were overcrowded in that home. They needed a main level bedroom, and basically they picked out a brand new home, but the seller will only tie up that brand new home so long before they can no longer have a contingency to get their home sold. So I was able to step in with our home sale guarantee the sale of their home so they could buy their new one without a sale contingency. And we went on to sell it to a live in the home buyer that actually paid more than our guarantee, which it worked out really good. So there are some builders right now in town that will not accept any sale contingency, meaning if you have to sell a home to buy your next home, they won't even build your house for you. So you have to find a solution, which is very uncomfortable for home sellers. They end up having to move into temporary quarters, sell their home first, move into temporary quarters, wait for their home to be built, and then move in. So a lot of people don't want to do that. We have solutions for that. And with interest rates rising, that also builds in some uncertainty in the whole process. So how common are cash offers? Actually, in the past 2 years, about a quarter of the sales were done with these iBuyers or cash offer program. And why are they doing it? Number one reason, certainty. A home seller wants certainty that their home is going to sell at a price that they expect, at a time they expect, and without any selling hassle. And there's no need for an appraisal either. An appraisal is only for lenders. So why are these cash offers gaining momentum? Because first of all, you don't have to worry about a buyer qualifying for a loan. There's no need to prepare the home for sale. It's basically an as-is deal, and you can move when you want. So my name is Barb Schlinker. I'm with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, and I'm the host of Your Real Estate Voice. We're talking about why more home sellers are actually considering the cash offer sale. And we actually have 62 high net worth cash buyers. And what we do is we take information and pictures of your home and we put it into our proprietary buyer bid box. And these cash offers actually, these cash buyers actually compete to bid against each other for your home. And that way you get the highest price. So next up, we're going to be talking about the benefits of accepting a cash offer and how you can get one in as little as 24 hours. My name is Barb Schlinker. You can visit my website at barbhasthebuyers.com. Or if you're interested in submitting your home to cash offers, you can go to barbhasthecashoffers.com. I have thousands of buyers in waiting. So if you want to do the traditional sale, typically I have over 27,000 buyers, of which I can usually find at least 100 that would be very interested in your home. And many of those will pay 100% of market value or even more. So if you are considering making a sale, give us a call at 719-301-3900. Or if you'd like to get a free in-home consultation, find out what to do, what not to do to get your house ready for sale, and you're thinking of moving in the next couple of months, go to barbhasthebuyers.com and click on Find My Buyer. Richard?
You're listening to Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. And if you're interested in selling your home, you want to give Barb a call at 719-301-3900. And we're talking, Barb, about selling a home. Now, Barb, why would a home seller be interested in getting a cash offer on their home?
Well, there's the top 7 reasons are these. Number one, no appraisal. Now, why do people care about appraisals? Well, So the traditional sale is you put your home on the market, the buyer comes along and says, I love your home. They make an offer, but their contract is conditional on them getting financing. And so that means that for the loan, an outside objective party has to come in and give an opinion of value of your home. That's called an appraisal. In addition, if the buyer's getting FHA or VA financing, the home itself has to pass the guidelines for the loan. And that would typically mean no peeling paint on the outside, no missing outlet covers, no broken windows, no missing stair rails, no safety or trip hazards going on. So some homes don't meet that criterion. A lot of people just want to go as is. A lot of people would love an expedited closing. They want minimum risk of failure. I just talked to a lady last night, and she told me that they were under contract with a buyer that seemed vetted. Everything looked fine. But then the day before closing, the deal fell apart. He didn't qualify for financing. He was self-employed and wasn't being very truthful on his application. So you want peace of mind that the home is sold. You don't want to deal with too many repairs, and you don't have to worry about too much going on in negotiations. So, and why home sellers actually prefer going this way is that they get their net proceeds soon, and they can buy their next home right away. They can close on time, and they don't have to worry about anything blowing up down the road. So if you're interested in talking to us about our 62 high net worth cash buyers, you can give us a call at 719-301-3900, or you can go to barbhasthecashoffers.com. And what we'll do is we'll actually get information about your home, put it into our proprietary buyer bid box. And that way we'll get those cash buyers to compete against each other for your home. And sometimes we can finish that in as little as 24 hours. If you have any questions, call us at 719-301-3900 or barbhasthecashoffers.com. Richard?
You've been listening to Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. We've got a lot more to come. And if you're thinking of making a move, call Barb at 719-301-3900 or visit barbhasthebuyers.com. When we come back, we'll be talking about how much does it cost to sell your home. Barb's got a calculator for that. She'll talk about it when we come back.